Hello guys, Face English is back, and this time to answer a question left by Dennis. And he said, please, could you record a video about reported speech? Thank you, Dennis, so much for your question. This is a topic that students usually learn at level B1. The simplest way to report a speech or to say what the person has said or written is to use the exact word that the person has used, and this is called direct speech. For example, please could you record a video about reported speech? He said. Or please could you record a video about reported speech? Said Dennis. At level B1, you learn how to report things by using the indirect speech. To use the indirect speech, you need a reporting clause, which is that part that you say, he said, she explained, he complained, he asked, and you have a reported clause, which is a that clause, right? For example, he said that he was tired. In this sentence, he said is the reporting clause, and that he was tired is the reported clause. Sometimes you can leave the that out in reported clauses, but it depends on the verb that you are using. For example, the verb agree, mention, notice, promise, say, think. All these verbs you can leave that out. Right? If you're not using a formal speech. When you use the indirect speech, you can or not change the verb tense, all right? When you change the verb tense is when you are not sure if the original statement is still true or not, all right? So, for example, he said he was tired. You can say he said he was tired, or you can say he said he is tired. You don't need to change the verb tense if you know the fact is still true. If you know that he is still tired, you can report this way. He said he is tired, right? If you're not sure if this statement is still true, you change the verb tense and then you say he said he was tired at that moment. All right? So now we're going to talk about how to change these verb tenses. If you have a sentence in the present simple, you go to past simple. For example, I am tired. He said that he was tired, right? If you have the present continuous, you go for past continuous. So they are building a new bridge. So they said they were building a new bridge. If you have the past continuous, you report it to the past perfect continuous, right? So they were working all night. They said they had been working all night. If you have simple past, you report it by using the past perfect. For example, I had a great time. He said that he had had a great time. If you're reporting a sentence in the past perfect, you don't need to change the verb tense. The same thing happens if you're using the past perfect continuous. You don't have to change. If you're using modal verbs, will changed into would. So she said, I will do that later. She said that she would do that later. I can speak Spanish. She said that she could speak Spanish. So this is what you usually learn at level B1, right? At more advanced levels, you're gonna learn and focus on verbs that you cannot leave that out. And if you want to know more about these and the structures in the indirect speech at advanced levels, all right, so just please leave a comment below saying I want a video on reported speech part 2. All right, guys, thank you very much for asking and watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.